speaking of Green Bay, when we were on the set there for the draft on NFL Network, over and over and over again for 3 straight days, you're like, you know what? The Patriots are having an incredible draft. They are set up. And then we didn't even discuss Drake Maye becoming an MVP caliber quarterback by the middle or the first third of the NFL campaign that was to come. Are you even surprised with how he's looked and how the Patriots have put it together right now?
I mean, look, I believed in his talent and I believed in what they were building there. I thought they hired the right coach. I thought they had a great draft. I thought they, were targeted in what they did in free agency. I thought this was going to be a team that was going to be ascending. That being said, I did not think they would be where they are, including a road win over Buffalo and a quarterback who's, not like fringe MVP discussion, but one of the favorites in the MVP discussion. So they are way ahead of schedule. The talent was unquestioned with Drake. I didn't think they'd be able to support him enough, at this point in time. Although it was going the right direction, but I think they'd be able to support him enough to be this good right now. And I think it's them meeting each other halfway where, yeah, the supporting group's ahead of schedule. And I also think he has just got to his upside in a hurry. And I think you got to give, for whatever people want to say about Josh McDaniels as a head coach, you've got to give him his props as an offensive coordinator and as someone who can work with quarterbacks because he's got the absolute best out of him.
All right, so now I put you as the foreman in the Caleb Williams jury room. Where are we right now in deliberations entering week 9 of his first year with Ben Johnson, Daniel?
I would say we're trending positively.
Okay.
As someone who had a big grade on him, going through the draft process, I was hoping he'd be a little bit, further along in the advancement where you'd see some, a little bit more of the good stuff, a little less of the bad stuff. But, it's getting better. You can see the frustration on when you're watching the TV copy, you hit pan to the sideline. You can see Ben Johnson because he's got some things dialed up and there's some opportunities that he just hasn't been able to hit. So I think there is some frustration there, just watching the TV side of things. But I still go back to last year in a game, Rich, you could pull out 6 plays and you could get really excited about these 6 throws from Caleb Williams. And this year, game by game, you can probably pull out 10 or 11 of those plays. So it's getting better. It's not where it's going to be. It's not where it necessarily needs to be right now, but I think it is trending positively. It's just hard when you look up and you see what Drake Maye's doing and the fact that Jaden Daniels has already been in a conference championship game. That's kind of who he's going to be compared to, for better or worse.
Well, I mean, what are you seeing then? What is the issue? Do you think it's a processing? Is it an awareness issue? What do you think it is? Those are just two things I'm throwing out there, Daniel.
Quite simply, it's just some ball placement stuff. I mean, he's seeing it, and it's some misses down the field when you've got opportunities. Some of it's just deep ball stuff where he's got to understand where the leverage of the defense is and give his guy a chance to make a play on a ball. So that to me is a big part of it. And the other part is there's just times when he's getting to his progression, his eyes get where they need to be, but he's still just a count late. He's just got to play a little bit faster in that regard.
Well, doesn't that sound like comfort? Yeah, doesn't that sound like a comfort thing as a just reps thing?
Oh, 100%.
I'd rather it be that than he doesn't see it. Then that's a problem. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. This is why you're seeing improvement, because these are areas that you can improve in, and he's getting better. He's not there yet, but by no stretch. The best thing to happen to him, in my opinion, is that you've seen guys with incredibly high talent levels that have been high picks, Baker, Sam, and now you're seeing it with Daniel Jones, eventually find their success.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hopeful that example is going to buy more time, and believe in the talent, believe in the person, and know that it's going to get there. You just got to be patient.
Yeah, but will we ever see that list expand of quarterbacks who finally get their opportunity and finally get it and finally hit to match their draft status for the same team? You know what I mean? Like, are we ever going to see that? I mean, name me that one example of, they finally got it. Their patience over 3, 4, 5 years has paid off. Usually somebody's got to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would go back to, you go in the Wayback Machine, but you remember Breeze?
He had to go somewhere else.
for the Chargers, though, but that was, after he kind of did it and ended up establishing himself with the Chargers. Then he hurt his shoulder. If he doesn't hurt his shoulder, I think he doesn't move on.
All right.
But it clicked in for him after a few years.
It sure did.
Goff is is another example. Yeah, he ended up going to another team, but he got the Rams to a Super Bowl after a little bit of a rocky start. So it's a great question. It's a great conversation, and patience is not something that people like to major in professional sports.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.